review, huh? Oh, let me get rid of this Temu commercial. Temu. Fire up chat. What do we got? 75 people. That's friggin' awesome. Phil and Maria kicking off super chat activities. Thank you very much. I do appreciate that. Let me say a few hellos. Tom Mac, Mary Leathers, Phil, Maria, Janice, Jim B, Val Marie, Stitch Me Up, Laney Grace, Marshall, Greg, Jasper. We're gonna get them done. What's going on, Gary? Sony, Chanel Fischel, Marie Belle, Eve, how are you? Keep them coming. Keep them coming. I can keep up. Chat's kind of light today. Leaf Burner, Venus, Steve H, Kevin H, Steve Lou. Why is why? What's going on? Alright. Come on. Come on. Shout out Lakeland, Florida. I like when people shout out. I like being able to shout out people's hometowns. I don't know why. It just seems so like, I don't know, professional. What the heck is that? You hear that noise? Oh, that's a bunch of, it's a bunch of kids on mini bikes. Those are lawnmower engines. Gary with the 10 Bananagramas for the parking activities. I do appreciate that. That is very, very kind. Alright, what I plan on doing today, because I was in the mood, I want to go check out the demolition over there. I heard they ripped down the parking garage. I heard they ripped down the front portico, so we're going to walk over there and see what's what, see what the damages is. I think that's what we're gonna do. Ooh. Why did I just froze. Alright, no commercials. We shouldn't have froze. But why? You downtown? Dylan, how are you? You downtown? I was considering going downtown. I just did not have enough time. Maybe, I don't know about Monday. We'll see. We'll just play it by ear, because next week I'm moving the storage facility back to the house, so that kind of puts the kibosh on, I think, Tuesday and Wednesday. Or Wednesday and Thursday, one or the other. What time are they coming? Yeah, I want to see the demolition. We shall see, but next week is going to be busy. Tonight is going to be freaking busy, because I'm like 85% done tearing down the old studio, preparing for the new. Phil, member for 39 months. Up, bro? What's going on, man? Mark, member for 41 months. How? You guys are awesome. Just our take. Just a little taste. All right, let me turn this around and say hello to people before we get to walk. Whoa. The sun is like right in my face. So, if you're not already subscribed, I'm going to invite you to like, share, subscribe, and hit that bell button to get notified when I do this again, which is at least 5 times a week. And if you want to support the channel, super chat while I'm live is the grease that keeps the wheels rolling. The fan funding is where it's at on my channel. So thank you very much for you guys. And I got the links, and don't forget to check me out on HeyBrorFredrik.com. Bror Fredrik, raw and frickin' uncensored. We talk about all the things we can't talk about here. Well, I push the envelope here, but that's why YouTube don't like me all that much. But I don't really care, because it is what it is. And that's why I appreciate the fan funding too. So, ready to go check out the Trop? Let's go check out the Trop, and then we'll go walk around and do stuff. Jim, yeah, I wish you guys could help me too, but I got a good, I did not pull the plug on that company that, kind of didn't understand what feet were, 50 and the 1 dash. He didn't understand that, but I'm gonna let him slide. He says he's gonna be there the 15th at 9 a.m. Well, 2 guys actually. And they're like 22 bucks an hour, which is pretty cheap. And I rented them for 4 hours. So we'll see. But I still got moving around and doing the house and all that shit. I don't know if they're gonna bring stuff, but I actually have a dolly in the storage facility. So we'll see. And if they get done early, I'm not gonna reset it. I'll just let them keep the balance and whatnot, because I'm freaking awesome. If they don't show up, I'm gonna be extraordinarily pissed. So we shall see, because I rented the vehicle and everything. I think we might do a drive-in. You get to drive a U-Haul, except it's a freaking $1 a mile. So average driving chat's like 20 miles. So it cost me what, 20 bucks plus tax plus gas. Yeah, maybe we'll do that. F it. Do a driving chat from a U-Haul. That might be good times. Alright, let's book on over. It is so sunny out. And if you want to know the temperature, it's going to get the same treatment as the Trop. They're all going to get torn down. Imagine one day when they decide to tear down New York, or the MGM. Just gone, wrecking ball. But it's going to happen. It's not like these things are going to stay up forever. I mean, this place will probably go. I was looking at how old it is. It's pretty old, you know. Someone will buy it, demolish it. Every single one of these properties will eventually be gone. I was looking at one of those Las Vegas Facebook groups, and some SJW was like, you know, that's so like mean the way they're tearing that down. Mean. You know, they're not respecting the property as they tear it down. Is there a freaking polite way to tear something down? I mean, I just don't understand people. They're doing it in a very mean way. Oh, really? I didn't know there was such thing as like kind demolition. Oh yeah, parking garage. Well, the ramp is still there. Parking garage is dust. It's very mean. They're doing it very mean. They're being very. Oh no, yeah, that was part 2. They're being very insensitive on how they're taking it down. They need your approval. Do you want to coddle the building as they hit it with a stick of dynamite? I don't know what's on people's minds. People are so soft and stupid. Alright. Whoa. Goodbye. Look how they let it go over the years. That used to be so nice. Oh, they're blocked off over here. We'll walk around. Surprised they're letting people over here. We'll do some zoomage too. Because they actually have heavy equipment inside the building doing demolition. Like they're bulldozing internally to make way for the kaboom. Sky Rats have a front row seat. They're influencing. Holy shit. Oh, it's so mean what they're doing. Yeah, they're bulldozing shit straight out the frickin' windows. That's funny. That's awesomely funny. Workers above watch for fallen materials. I wonder what they're gonna do with all this steel. Beating it into plowshares or swords. Wow, look at that. Look at the steel all frickin' mangled. What is that? Oh, I can't even look that way. Let's look at stuff. What is that? Giant fan? Yeah, it is. It's a giant fan. It's a dust boss. Whatever the hell that is. Alright, we will fire up zoomage in a second. I'm not smelling any asbestos, so that's a good thing. Technically, I don't want to smell asbestos. I shouldn't even know what asbestos smells like. But unfortunately, I do. I mean, F this place in the grand scheme of things. They were always assholes to me. So, I like to see them all fucked up like this. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie. Look at the little mattresses. There's freaking mattresses. They just plowed them out. Where is this all gonna go? They're gonna sink it in the bottom of Lake Mead or something? Let's do some more looking. Hold on. What else do we see? See any money? See any chips? It's kind of effed up, but in a good way. Why is this thing still here? I do smell a lot of, what do I smell a lot of? Drywall. Concrete dust. Oh yeah, it's pretty strong over here. Let's see. Let's get the views. The mattress part's funny. Alright, ready to do the zoomage? Let's do zoomage. Let me check fan funding. I think, let's see. Maria with 5 Bananamas in honor of your birthday. In honor of your birthday. Alright. If I could, I'd give back. Let's say happy birthday. Your birthday's tomorrow, right? So we'll say happy birthday today to Maria. And Joe, Lord of the Rings. You taking us to the coin spitters on Fremont? Someday. One of these days, and I do appreciate that. I was thinking about going down there today, but they don't really let you film them. So it's kind of a moot point. You ready to go zoomage now? Hold on. Turn this around. Whoa, wrong way. Bonk. Come on. There we go. Now let's get some zoomage going. Let's see what's what. Got some electrical boxes. It's so mean that they're tearing it down. Wow, that is cool. Some guy's coming over here to talk to me about this. That is pretty freaking crazy. What's going on?
You can't be right here, man. You gotta be behind the seat.
Right
there.
Alright.
Sorry to bother you, brother.
Yeah, it's all good. So how you doing?
Alright, man. Alright. You have a great day.
You too. You know where they're gonna end up dumping all the debris?
I have no clue, man.
Right? That's what I figured. That's a shitload of material, you know? So they're just like pushing it out with a bulldozer, right?
Yeah, so they put a couple bobcats up there, and they're just going through, sweeping it all out, and they're dumping it over the side.
Really?
Same thing on the back tower as well.
So they're demolishing like room by room or something, or just plowing their way through it?
Everything through. So the
wow.
liquidators came through and took everything out that they could utilize to sell or whatever. Everything that they can't utilize, they're just dumping over.
That's crazy.
Yeah, they'll come collect everything and get ready for demolition.
I was curious what they'd find in here, you know? They're probably finding all sorts of crazy shit in there.
They are.
Yeah, no doubt.
All right, brother.
Yeah, man. You too. Oh, he's letting us make our way slowly out of here. That's crazy. So they just let them clear it out, and then they're just driving bobcats. How the hell they get bobcats in there? Alright, hold on. You know, we gotta do some more further explorations. So they're just going floor by floor and then tossing it out. That's friggin' nuts. Alright, let's go scope out some more. You got the call from someone. Baja. Whatever, bro. It's cool, dude, though. What we got over here? Let's see all the stuff. Private access only. Does it still work? Yeah, it does. Robert Irvine. Something about that guy rubbed me the wrong way, and I'm not sure what. Guy's coughing from asbestos. Oh wow. Oh yeah, we got more exploring to do. Look at everyone's blinded by that sun. The sun is violent today. And I'll continue to say it, ever since the freaking eclipse, the sun has a little bit more of an edge to it. And they're closing down all the, just giving 0 Fs. I could have just clotheslined it. They're closing down all the bus stops around here, too. Oh, I'll wait till people cry when that's gone. Ah, they're being so mean. Shut up. Ambulances. For those who don't know, there's actually 2 towers that have to come down. So it's going to be a double kaboom. Alright. And why don't we creeper zoom over there? Those are cool rooms, right? Whoa, that's sun. And they are in absolutely no rush. Can't see shit. They're in absolutely no rush to rebuild over here. Like Bally's Corp doesn't even think the A's are gonna come through. They're just like, F them.
Now, was there baby shower or what?
Anybody want any palm trees? Getting ready to build a fence over here. Oh, it extends all the way around. It's actually a pretty big piece of property. No offense of butts. He said butts. They got water in here? Oh yeah. Yeah, all the water. Wonder how heavy that shit is. That's pretty heavy. They'll probably sell off these palm trees here. They're probably worth 5 to 10 grand a pop. Someone will buy them. Yeah, let's go walk around the other side. The odd thing for me, I gotta walk towards the sun, that's gonna blow. The odd thing for me is that the people at the Oyo, I wonder if they're gonna clear out the Oyo, like buy out all their rooms so no one's staying in there on the day of the implosion. That would be the smart thing to do, because shit could happen. Could rumble their foundation and that building could collapse. Like one of the other towers in New York, you know what I'm saying? But one of the weird things for me is when I came here the early morning of October 1st, you know, that tragic event. That's where I got most of my images from. Many of which I've never released to the public. But it was on their parking garage and their property, and it was gnarly. Like all their sidewalks were covered in the red stuff, if you know what I'm saying. And then to see cameramen walking in it really irritated the crap out of me, but there's really nothing I can do. Like, so that was disrespectful, in my opinion. You could see like trails and then big puddles and then nothing. So you could actually see where people, how would I say, expired, and people were just standing in it. That was a little rough to witness. They should just let us, I mean, why can't I just climb the fence and take some rocks and smash those windows? I mean, they should just let me do that. Wouldn't that be the freaking best ever? It's like a handful of rocks and just like smash all the windows in there. Holy freaking sun. A little bit of shade. Trop is magic. Did you say so? Magic when it disappears. Poof, gone. I'll walk around the other side and get out of the 420 fumes. Getting a contact 420 going on behind these people. Just got hit with the first commercial. That's not too bad. Hanging out on this corner momentarily, get me some water. I see you. I see you with the see-through dress on. What up? She said hello to you. She's like, to all the guys in the Bror Nation, this one's for you. Someone who knows shit, tell me what these things are. These things are popping up all over town. I know it has something to do with water, that's pretty obvious. But what is they? Oh, are these, should I not be by these things? Is this what they're gonna use to take the hotel down? Homemade pyrotechnics. Fill with the 421s. Can't wait to see. Yeah, we'll come explore over here. We'll come explore at night with our O-lights. We'll light this shit up. I have my most powerful, I wouldn't say my most powerful, but that O-light is a Javelot, and it's got the tightest and the furthest throw, like 800 meters or something like that it's capable of. I planned on looking inside buildings, but I thwarted our game plan. Alright, let's drink some water as we watch traffic go by. Steve-O Wonder, new subscribers. I love new subscribers. You guys are awesome. You'll get used to me. Brad Garrett's Comedy Club. I heard from people that guy's a real tool. I don't know him personally. I never met him, but I heard he was a tool. You know, hearsay being hearsay and all that. Yep, the whole world needs to hear that, bro. Alright, I'm just about ready. We'll go. Alright, you ready? Let's flip this switch. Oh shit. It does something. Alright, cool. If we need water, we know where to go. I think we have to go out in the street for this one. Or maybe not. Let's see. Free rebar. Do some rock wall climbing over here. See ya, Tropicana. Richard with the 25 Bananaramas. Thank you very much. I do appreciate that. Ask my buddy Ray. Yeah. Yeah, and anyone see Northern Lights? We got hit with a huge freaking solar burst. It was supposed to knock out communication worldwide. Didn't do nothing. And caution, construction area. That never stopped us before. Is this official 5-0? Nope. It is not official 5-0 tech. Purple Rain! MJ Live. The only fond memory I have is of the Trop is when they used to have the banks of dollar slots that were all marked 99.9%. Oh, they got this all blocked the F off. Oh, look. Come to your room. Ladies. They're mutants. They got those red things. Yeah, so the parking garage is gone, but the ramp still exists. Just look how, let me put my phone down for a second. Look how crafty this is. Let me show you real quick. The level of craftiness. Like, this has been falling apart for freaking years. Look at the paint peel and the condition of the windows on this side. And they were talking about how profitable they were. We really didn't have to close. We were making money up until our last day. I call bullshit. I mean, look at that. What room did you rent that you had to look through that nonsense? Those are kind of cool penthouses, though, at the top. Walk out into that V-shaped room. But even them, crafty. Tropicana. Bang. Oh, that's a screenshot. I can't see a damn thing. I'm gonna stick you over here for a second because there's a zoom function I have to address here, which I cannot see at the moment. Hold on. Wait, I think we're there. Yeah, we're there. Little mini bike a-holes. Do you know where your parents are? No, do you know where your children are? I remember that growing up. They used to play that at 10 p.m. It's 10 p.m. Do you know where your children are? Oh, what's that? Nice. Stuck it back under so they don't end up in the street ripping people's tires apart. And I do appreciate that, Richard. You're freaking awesome. Alright, I think I'm gonna hit some more water, head back in the other direction. The security guard, when I was parking at Excalibur, the security guard said, what did they say? Yeah, there's nothing to see past here. I've never seen plywood that's 10 feet tall. I've always seen, like, 4x8 sheets. Those, oddly enough, are 3x10. Very odd. They said, what did they tell me? Uh-oh. Get to the chopper. Oh, that's, is that mil-spec? Is that a Yui? Yeah, it's a Yui. Huh. Green and everything. What do you say? Rolling Stones were playing tonight. That's why it's so crowded over there. They want $40 for freaking parking over there because the Rolling Stones are playing. It's like, really? Say we go back in this direction. If I wasn't looking into the sun, I would love to see the construction, how they're making out with the bridge. Let's first say hello to the this stuff, the adult themed parties. Ooh, what do they do? Like wrist rockets and play lawn darts and shit. That's cool. I want to go. These are all new, oddly enough. I don't know why they decided to do this now. Bus stop permanently closed due to construction. Well, it's actually destruction, but I won't tell. I don't remember if this elevator was working or not. You know what? Let's go up and over this way. Let's do that. Let's go by the MGM. It's Joe's birthday today, right? Joe Cute, happy birthday. Happy, what, 35th birthday, I think it is? That's freaking awesome. Look at everyone's blinded looking in that direction. Kids are starting a rebellion. Let's look at any higher education location. You see all the pink-haired little knuckleheads acting a fool. Is that escalator working? Yes. Alright. Save some wear and tear on me. How you doing? That is a pretty classic font. That font is actually trademarked. I don't know if the trademark on it expired yet or not. Great Dane Mom, all classics. Who else is here? Captain Lope. I see him. I see his all. We got almost 300 peoples. It's like no one out. Yeah, we'll stay on this side. Let NYNY block the sun. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, block it. Oh. Almost hurts to look at. Look at the oil. Looks like such a crap hole. But when it was the San Remo back in the day, they had the all-you-can-eat prime rib for $8.99, and they would just bring it out by the freaking shopping cart full. That was just good times right there. You could have asked me. I'm the best tour guide ever. I'm not. Porkenstein, Trisha. The San Flemo. Yeah, that was the only reason I went there. Was for the all-you-can-eat prime rib. Then I would extricate myself from the property as quick as possible. And then head over to the showboat. The showboat, oh my God. The showboat, I mean, that was in a crafty neighborhood. It's still in a crafty neighborhood. But what sits on that property now is some very expensive apartments, given the neighborhood. You know, like some of those apartments where, you know, it's like $2,800 for a one-bedroom. However, you have a Starbucks in the lobby. You know, like one of those developments right in the heart of a truly shitty area. Wow, Leo be needing a polishing. Busy Vegas. Yeah, they kept that gaming license. Of course they did, because they don't believe the A's are going to do shit either. So, you know, they're hedging their bet. Why don't they take a pressure washer for this? Make it beautiful again. Make Vegas beautiful again. But no. Let's just leave it like this. Because nobody cares. Yeah, let's hold that down with some drywall screws. That'll work. That's the uterus of Las Vegas. Not caring. Oh, they're still coming. Why should we fix anything? Yeah, let's go up. Let's ride the wave of functional escalators. What up? What is that? NetApp, the Intelligent Data Infrastructure Company. Okay. Justin Timberlake. I get him confused with the other one, the Bieber dude. Bieber's the one that got passed around like a blunt, right? With the Diddy. This guy's over here trying to cause problems. I'm sensing that on the way out. Let's just scoff up some AC. Oh, it's loud in here. They got anti-YouTuber on. Hello down there. Yeah, peasants. Do, 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 do. What was the first place you stayed in '87? San Remo? Was San Remo the San Remo in '87? I don't know. Like, they never do anything with this. They should, like, sphere the F out of it, you know? Because spheres are a thing now. They should get a projector and just, like, pump shit up there. I used to hang out in that bar back in the day. The Centrifuge. This is another place that I've never, ever, ever done well in. It's just like always like a walk. And every once in a while I'd be like, oh, let me try it again. And I'd regret it. This place has a black cloud hanging over it. For me, we all have our black cloud places, right? You know, that you just never ever do well in. That's one of mine. Black cloud. Do, 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 do. Not that they were ever bad to me or anything. I just never like, ooh, excuse me, never won a frickin' dime in that place. Oh, look at them stairs. Nice. Now, let's keep going. He's talking to his handlers. What is this? See, this is what the ordinance was supposed to get rid of. And not necessarily the guy, but just the atmosphere. And there's some dude over here pretending he's not selling illegal beer. I wonder where he's hiding. Oh shit. Oh shit. I gotta mute, sorry. Started dropping the copyright beats. Wow. Should we cut through? Yeah, I think we're gonna cut through. First, let's look this way. How green of them to remove all that water to turn it into a giant putting green. You didn't feel that fun, yeah? We had fun, right? You had fun. Max, you're gonna be staying at MGM? Yeah, you know, no knock on the property. I've just never won a freaking dime. No, actually, about 2 years ago, there was a buffalo that I won like $170 on. Oh, that's beat. They're pushing that vehicle. You see that right there? What is that? Looks like a Chevelle. Old Chevelle. To get out and push right now. That's sad. Something smells good over here. What is that? It's raw dogged. I don't know what it is, but it smells damn good. Ew, I gotta touch this. Yuck. It's gonna surprise these people. Blah. Wow, we haven't been over here in a while on this side. What do we got going on here? Holy cow. Look at them s'mores. They got a s'more machine. I was reading an article today. You know how I read all the reports about everything. I was reading a report today that said if you eat 70% dark chocolate, 70% cacao dark chocolate, it stimulates stem cell growth. Imagine that. Chocolate. So there's your excuse, everyone. New York, New York. Let's go a little more. There we go. So if you eat 70% cacao, dark chocolate, it stimulates stem cell growth in your body. And stem cell growth is what's responsible for the healing and all that shit. Stem cells are good stuff. Pretzel. Oh, look at that. That's looking good. A pepperoni pretzel. Let's go ahead and indulge. Go wild. When did they finish this? I don't remember this last time I was here. Must have finished it yesterday. We got Capriati's, Wing Zone, and New York Pizza. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do tonight. I'm gonna eat something with pepperoni. You can cut this in half for me. Don't you have a blade on you, bro? 2 demerits on your man card. You're not having a blade on you, bro. What do you got here? A pastrami's. Oh, free ketchup. Yum. Now, he does not need no Capriati's. Bro. Me and bro got out of talk. This used to be the best cigar bar in town back in the day at this location. The freaking best. The most fun cigar bar you'd ever want to be in. Hamilton's. All the chicks would get up. They'd get in there and start playing like New York, New York, and every chick in the spot would get up and start freaking, trying to do the Rockette thing. It was pretty awesome. Coyote Ugly. We don't need none of that. Gadgets don't need none of that. Virtual reality don't need none of that. Nathan's. What if these certainly aren't gluten free. Oh, I could eat like 4 or 5 of those. Oh my God. That's raw, bro. Nice job. But they're raw, bro. I could eat like 20 of those. Alright, got distracted by food. She diddled the button. Alright, it's water time. Taking the views while drinking me some water. See, we're even getting 5G inside in certain cases, which is freaking awesome. I like that. Look at the traffic, oh my god. All these people going home, hate life. Good stuff. Alright, let me catch up on a little chat activities. I see you. I see you seeing me. Lady Godiva was a freedom rider. You want a pair of those pants? Take it easy, bro. Let's see what she was doing. I guess I'm hungry. I didn't realize it, but I'm hungry. I'm freaking hungry. I gotta look up to see if Nathan's is, if they got anything gluten-free. Even absolutely. Yeah, cut that turn. You got it. You got it. That is a pro. Excellent. Kevin, Lee, and Alan, Ron, Radio. Yeah, the green looks kind of cool, but they should let you practice putting over there too. They should charge, I don't know, like $39 and you can go putt up there. I saw, what did I see? I saw, while I was waiting, one of them like rags, you know, like things to do in Vegas that they put at all the stands around town. To go shoot pew-pew. Oh, I said the S word, so it doesn't even matter. To go engage with some pew-pew activities. You get one 50 cal, 5 9mm, 20 223s, and 20 9s, but out of a MP5 for $245. That does not seem like a great value whatsoever. So that's 46 pew 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 pew, and 245 bucks is gone. That seems kind of expensive to me. I'm reading the chats. Then we'll get to booking. Yeah, you're. I didn't know you were a Leo, Dave. Brother. Of course you're partial to dark chocolate. That's a freaking given. The traffic here is stupid. Alright, one more hit and we'll get walking. But 70% cacao stimulates your cell growth. I mean, they showed it. They showed it under a freaking electron microscope and all this other shit. Stem cells were all like boing. So yeah, okay. That gives me an excuse to eat more chocolate. I'm down. But it's got to be 70%. They did it. Oh, in the rest of the study, when they did it with 100% cacao, the stuff that makes like, you know, your face like, you know, gives you like instant screw face because it's not designed to eat. You know, cooking chocolate, the 100% cacao does nothing. And 60% does nothing. There's something about 70%, which is odd, and it makes me think that might be some BS, but okay. already. Uh-oh. Tomico with the 20 banana ramas. Hey, bro. Happy early Mother's Day to you all, mamas, regular babies, and fur babies. Yeah, that's awesome. I was just thinking about that, too. That it's going to be Mother's Day tomorrow. I passed by the Fashion Show Mall earlier today, and it was freaking swamped. Like, absolutely packed. Thank you, Tamika. Absolutely freaking packed. But the town itself, not so much. Uh-oh. What happened over here? That's part of the slowdown. That soccer mom, her car tanked. Oh, it's all going into one lane. You know what? Should we go that way? I think we should go that way. Let me see if they got the sidewalk open. Let me get out of the sun. Oh my God. Sun. Can I go that way? Indeed I can. Let's go take a closer look. And we'll come back up here.
For the second time.
Being that all the escalators are working for a change. So happy Mother's Day to all you mamas out there. Fur mamas, regular mamas, baby mamas, all the mamas. What's everyone doing tomorrow? I know what I'm doing. 'Cause I ain't alone. I don't know if any. I've never ridden it. This thing. Looks a little rusty. From down here I can see some rust. But I'm sure it's well maintained. Kinda. But I don't know of anyone who did that. Let's see what's going on over here. Oh. Dude's like showing her how much it's gonna cost, and she's like, F that. I'll push it. Snap towing. Oh, he's got one of them bars on the back for like doing repo. Doing the repo works. I'm surprised the lights aren't on. They're putting all the Plex workers. It's been going on, what, a year and a half now? Remember when we walked out to the edge of the turn at the top? That was fun. Nobody said a dang thing to us. Yeah, Rolling Stones tonight. That's what I heard. That's why parking was so freaking expensive at Excalibur. People try to get over. Oh, there we go, there we go. A blah. Looks like they're having fun. Got a Claritin Plus commercial. .50 keeping things in check. Spent so much time you know, taking care of the properties per se. You know what I'm saying? On the taxpayers' dime. I don't think that's accurate. I mean, yes, they do contribute. No pearl. They're just like, F you. Gold and above. They're saying it right on their sign. Yes, they do get compensated, but that's weird too, that the properties can compensate, you know, Metro. That's bizarre. They have their own security out here. Remember when we walked across the half-finished bridge on that 2-foot like piece of dirt? Back in the good old days. Ooh, I want one of those. Rolling Stones. Rolling Stones rolled into town. Wonder how they are. If anyone's going, I'd like to hear a report. Tell me. What if this cop will let me run across the street? I have no idea, Patrick. This felt like exploring. I see flashing lights. I gotta be there. Exercise my First Amendment rights. Actually, we're going this way. That's where we're going. What time is it? Oh, we got time. Bet like a pro, earn like a champion. Oh, check this out. That's cool. Different. Why has it got Rolex symbol? Yeah, it's kind of outrageous parking, you know. Is that the freaking Excalibur? $40 for parking. Because they know everyone's crossing the street. State Farm reimburses you if you need a tow. Yeah, that's cool. Yeah, mine does that too. Yeah, Mick Jagger's 80 years old. Still rocking. I don't know if he's still getting the broads or not. The Griswold. Yeah, that's what I was thinking too. I was trying to place that. It's definitely very Griswoldy. VIP check-in. First, we need to go through your bags. And let's see all the fans. They look like fans. She's a fan. That's bold. White jeans with a black top. It's very bold. Most women do the opposite. Not quite Vegas Nights crowd, but I'm surprised at the age. What? Try out some Sprite? What are they doing now? I think I will. Let's check that out. Sprite. Chill. Tastes like Sprite. That's the first time I've drank some soda in probably 10 years. Oh, this is loud. I'm getting all the claims right now. Ugh. And I broke down. I drank some pop. I feel my guts rotten already. Oh, got some Scalpers. That was one of my first jobs. Standing online for events, buying as many tickets as we could, and scalping them the next day. May or may not be true. Might be satire. Might not be. Whoa, his eyebrows scared me. Oh, this guy's getting shook down by security. Oh no, he's actually getting helped by security. Or shook down, one or the other. Well, you got your face covered. That should not be allowed. I want to see who you are. Be a hoss. Russian River Tap Takeover. What is that? Boom, 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 boom. Hey, ho, hey, ho. He said ho. Hey, ho. This place is popular. Hello, Kitty. What do they sell? And they're just kitties online. K-I-T-T-I. Why? I don't think no self-respecting guy would stand online for that. And don't make your guy stand online for that. Oh, they turned the water back on. No way. No freaking way. Last time we were here, what, like 2 weeks ago? The water was defunct. He's vaping hard. Yeah, alright. Maybe we could drink it. It's fresh water now. Like the Sky Rat. Hello, Sky Rat. What up, bro? Red, go back to what you were doing. Hey, I'm not consenting to you filming me drinking water. He's sucking that down. Nah, psych. Alright, this has got to be nice. Oh, you're back for more, bro. I see you. Oh, it is so nice and cold. Oh, my God. Oh. Let's feel that for a second. That feels so good. That feels like one of my morning showers. First I go warm, then I go like this. Rock. Oh, that feels so good. Yes, I have hand sanitizer. Drink your water, bro. I ain't stopping you. What you gonna do? Some Rolling Stones?
Not like this.
Ah, felt good. That was probably around 45. No, probably around 50 degrees. I feel awesome right now. And yes, I am gonna wash my hands. I ain't putting my fingers in my mouth. None of that. And I do wipe my equipment down at the end of every day. What? Is that guy talking to me?
Are you getting these people on camera?
What?
Are you getting all these people on camera?
What?
Are you making a documentary? Yeah.
I knew it was dumbass talking to me. It's what?
Kind of invasive.
You're in public.
I know, right? I think really. Makes sense.
What is this guy wants? Let's hang out here a second. Do. Yeah. What are you hiding, bro? It's a fabulous nectar life. I don't like things out of that color, unfortunately. Kind of give me the creeps. Don't know why. I don't know, Jim. What's going on? I heard you. Well, I heard. I heard you're in the group. Nice. He's just a dirtbag. SJW. He's got to change his tampon. Other than that, I'm sure he's a cool guy. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna get some chocolate. Not here though. I'm living in a dream, baby. Who listens to that? Not me. Yeah, soy boy. Yeah, no kidding. That's funny. That's why I stuck the camera in his face. Then I'm giving him a knuckle sandwich. Uh-oh. Did that just happen? You got trashed. That was a fun walk, though. Making that loop.
You know what? You guys gotta find a fucking other 7.
Because I'm finding personally that men are becoming the biggest Karens going. It's like it's just there's a low T epidemic. Especially in our country. This is a low T epidemic. You know, just betraying so much female energy. Like the negative part of female energy, not even the good part. It's just low T. I've seen that.
It's really just whatever the dice.
That guy's doing, giving everyone tequila shots. Most people are like, whoa. Yeah, he definitely wasn't camera ready. Yeah, it's a low T epidemic. I I told you the story. The last convention I was at, some guy was like, you know, you're using the wrong side of the bathroom. Like, he corrected me on what the proper side of the bathroom, the urinals I was supposed to use. I'm like, dude, unless you want me to make you drink out of one of them, just mind your own damn business. But he was dead serious. He was dead freaking serious. You know, he wanted to control what side people used based on how they were walking in and whatnot. And like, he didn't work there or anything. He was just a conventioneer. Like, damn, dude. That's some, like, serious Karen energy. Huh. Alright, where we going? Let's take all the advantage of these. Schwa. Missy Vegas, that's where I first said hello to you over there. I remember that. I just remembered that just now. Yeah, that's really anal. Yeah, I can say that in this context. But I'm telling you, men are more prone to do that now. You know, the era of the female Karen is sort of like, eh. And can you call them men? I don't know. Wow. Yeah, let's go for a walk this way. I gotta catch up on chat. I haven't really been able to look all that much. This used to be fun back in the day. Alright. We drink a little water, take in the views. At least the sun went behind the mountains. It's gonna get dark like really quick. Notice me staying all hydrated? I've gotten into the habit now. I love marigolds. They remind me of my grams. Marigolds, mums, chrysanthemums. She used to press them and make these little like cool arrangements when we was kids. Let's get some views. Bam.
O meu pai não compensa ele.
Yeah, music wasn't playing before. Wow, the exact same spot. Pow. Woo. Alright. Let's turn this around. That was a walk. Wow. What did we do? That was like an hour and 20-minute walk. That was a good one. Alright. Let's read some chat activities real quick. Woo. Aloha from, yeah, what's going on? I am doing good. Thinking of moving, any suggestions? I don't know if I could recommend moving to Las Vegas at this point because we don't have a whole lot going for us. But then again, coming from Hawaii, you might see a difference in terms of, financials and whatnot. Average price of a home is $465, $470. Average price of a condominium is $300. Second highest food cost in the country. Fourth highest gasoline cost in the country. So it's getting kind of expensive to live here, But did I replace my Maui gyms? No, I did not, because I don't know. Yeah, I was thinking about going on the tram, but I got so much to do tonight. I got to finish breaking down that studio, or I'm going to be screwed, glued, and tattooed next week, because I got to get it up and running ASAP. I was thinking about getting some, because the Maui gyms, those are like $550, and I'm not spending $550 on a pair of sunglasses again. So I'm thinking of getting like Ray-Ban Wayfarers in black, dark, maybe the gradient ones, because they're I wouldn't say affordable, but they're not, like Maui gym level prices. Why do people come to Las Vegas and think you're not going to be on? Yeah, I know it's cameras like, everywhere, but he just had to say something and whatever. I mean, jackass. But again, Karen, when I get things stolen, yeah, right? I mean, there'd be something weird about it, I mean, I feel that was like really violating to know that, a valet parking dude at Vidara went through all my shit and stole $550 pair of sunglasses off me, and they'll never get caught. That kind of bothers me, but I'll talk about it every opportunity I get. So yeah, I'm not, I probably won't get another pair of those, but I like the look of them. I like the Matrix looking ones, those look good on me, and I like those classic like Wayfarer style too. You walk all the ways. To me, yeah, I know. That's why I like, I don't like doing the standard stuff. I like doing the back alleys and whatever. They're starting to cut off all the back alleys nowadays, which is kind of weird. I wonder if that's because of me. How about the ladies of the night story you mentioned last night? Should I mention that, Tom? Okay. Okay, real quickly. So, let me get over here. This prying ears. So, remember I said like whenever the ladies of the evening approach me, I always try to come up with some smart ass response. Like, do I actually look like a guy who would engage with the ladies of the evening and whatnot? And sometimes they're like, yeah, you do, just to zing me back and whatnot. That's not really the whole story. So this one approached me. Where the heck was I? I was at Bellagio. She approached me. She did the whole sit down at the machine, pretend she's gonna play, and then where you from, that type of bullshit. Okay. But she was fairly friendly. Not that I was, obviously not interested, but if I get to talk to them, I do talk to them. I'm not going to lie, because, they're interesting people to talk to. Like the ones who'll say, like I said to one once, I got my wife waiting, in the room for me. That was, sort of my exit strategy for her to leave me alone. And you know what she said? She goes, I'll give you a deal on that, just like an extra couple $100. I was like, okay, whatever. So she says to me, so I was going down, I wasn't pissed, but I wanted to go down the same route and say something like, do I look like a guy who's, has got to pay and, to get laid and whatnot? But I toned it down and I just talked to her. And I'm like, you know what? I get approached on occasion, and sometimes I'm like, I took it away from her. I said, sometimes I think to myself, are these ladies thinking like I'm the type of guy, this and that? So I took the onus off her, and I put it, you know what I'm saying? So I let her off the hook on that, but I still wanted an answer to the question. I figured this would be the way to get it. And she said to me, she goes, you know what, in the grand scheme of things, I don't know if she said it like that, I'm paraphrasing. She said, in the grand scheme of things, you know, of all the men that we could solicit, or she didn't say I could solicit, she said we could solicit. If you happen to get one that's easier on the eyes, it's better for us. So don't take that as an insult. And I was like, oh, I never quite thought of it like that. Not that I consider myself whatever, but you know, I'm not looking like that Karen back there, that's for damn sure, and I'm fit. But I never really thought about it like that. You know, given a choice, if she's gonna like sleep with some dude for money, why, you know, if she could find someone who's, you know, not a frickin' bridge troll, why not? You know, I never thought of that before. So she answered that question for me. So from now on, I'm just gonna be like, you know, now I get it. Now I get it. I never thought of it like that before. I had some hideous boots with it. Yeah, Dickie Millie, so how you doing with them cicadas? They're popping out of the ground like a freak. Yeah, I like the Lagavulin for sure. I packed up that bottle of Lagavulin that's in the studio. I put it back in its box, anticipating the move and whatnot, because I'm rearranging everything. And I want to make more room to put out the things that, you know, people have gifted me. So yeah. So that was the story. You never get approached by ladies of the evening, and I am not easy on the other. Yeah. Come on, Ron, you're a good-looking guy too. You know, I mean, I do the same thing. You know, you gotta be like humble. I mean, I know I'm not no freaking supermodel or whatnot, but I know I ain't a bridge troll, and neither are you. Yeah, Ray-Bans are reliable. I like the Wayfarers, you know, like if I was going out on my yacht with my Sperry's on and stuff. I like that look because it looks good with a suit. You know, sometimes when I wear my Matrix style ones with a suit, it just doesn't. I feel good in them, but it's just not a good look overall. Anyway, oh yeah, I know you're kidding, bro. Okay, so. Tomorrow I'm putting up a video, I don't know what it is, and Monday we might go for a drive-in chat in a freaking U-Haul because I think I'm gonna rent it Monday, decide I don't have to run around Tuesday morning or something like that, I don't know. But we'll be back at it on Monday. I appreciate everyone who super chatted. You guys are awesome because it's the support of people like you that keep the channel going, I'll be 100% honest. And let's see, what else I gotta say? I had fun. I hope you guys did too. And one last time, I'm gonna invite you to like, share, subscribe, and hit that bell button to get notified when I do this again, which is at least 5 times a week. And if you want a sports channel, go check out heybrorfredrik.com. Matter of fact, there's a link in the description where you can sign. You don't even have to give like your name and all that shit. You can sign up. I finally got that going where you can sign up just for like trials, watch a few videos, stuff like that, see what I'm all about before you spend your 50 cents a day. Where you can log in through your YouTube account. It's like totally seamless and it's anonymous too. It doesn't even give you a name. I don't know if I should be doing that. Anyway, and I got all the links and then Venmo and the Cash App and the blah 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 and all that good stuff. But the most important thing is that I love you guys because without you guys, there'd be no me out here, and you guys are indeed my extended family, and I do appreciate each and every one of you, and I hope you have a wonderful Mother's Day tomorrow, whether you're a mother or not. But we're all mother or something. And on that note, Bror Fredrik out.